Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Time Travel Simulator. Start with a green dragon fruit. Chapter 1. The Time Travel Simulator has been turned on. Please choose the talent you want to wear: Cunning, Berserker, Rapid Healing, Natural Strength. Insidious and Cunning. White, you are cunning by nature. Under normal circumstances, you prefer to use various conspiracies and tricks to deal with others. Close black lens bracket. Berserker. Blue, you will enter a selfless and violent state during the battle, emerging with brave power like a hungry wolf. Quick healing. Purple, your physique is very special and you can recover quickly from any injury. Natural strength. Purple, your physique is very special. You have had tremendous strength since you were a child, but at the same time, you need to eat 3 times the amount of food as others for each meal. Close black lens bracket. Phew, it's not easy. It cost me 50,000 yuan, but it can be regarded as refreshing the talent pool that can be used. This is the money I plan to use to buy the awakening fruit. I hope you won't be too disappointed. Looking at the pale white text that appeared in front of his eyes, Zhongzhan couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. More than an hour has passed since I was inexplicably transported to this extremely dangerous world of spiritual energy recovery. Fortunately, Zhongzhan, as a time traveler, activated a cheat with him. Cheat is called Travel Simulator, and as the name suggests, it allows him to simulate time travel again and again. Before each simulated time travel, 4 initial talents will be randomly refreshed, and he can choose 3 of the equipment. After equipping the 3 talents, the simulated time travel officially begins. The entire simulated time travel does not require Zhongzhan to control the entire process, and he does not have the authority to control it. It is the same as a life restart simulator that Zhongzhan played in his previous life. Every simulated time travel ends in death. After each simulated time travel is over, Zhongzhan can obtain the props and abilities obtained by the simulated character in that simulated time travel. The worlds you can go to during simulated time travel are random, including various dimensional worlds such as animation, movies, and novels. Traveling through the simulator, there is a 1-day novice protection period. During the 1-day novice protection period, Zhongzhan can use real currency to refresh the initial talent card pool, each time requiring 10,000 soft sister coins. After the novice protection period ends, if you want to refresh the initial talent card pool, you have to use the system's survival points. Back to business. Among the 4 talents of Cunning, Berserker, Rapid Healing and Natural Strength, Zhongzhan hesitated for a moment before choosing the last 3. These 3 talents match up very well. Berserker and Natural Strength are used to explode seeds, and Quick Healing is used to recover after battles. It is simply perfect. Simulation time travel officially begins. Day 1. You traveled through time and became a baby about to be born. Close black lens bracket. First month. You were born. Thanks to you being a time traveler, you successfully learned the geographical location of your home from the conversation with your parents, a place located in the first half of the Grand Line, but because of the traffic I couldn't afford to be born rich and didn't join the world government. A small island country. Close black lens bracket. Year 1. Your country is often attacked by pirates, and your village is no exception. This makes your family very poor. Close black lens bracket. The second year. You consciously start to exercise your body, and you are thriving. Close black lens bracket. Third year. You consciously start to exercise your body, and you are growing vigorously. Close black lens bracket. Comma. From then on until the 10th year, it was the same information. 10th year. You killed a group of pirates who came to rob the village. In order to eliminate the roots, you found the pirate group to which these pirates belonged and killed them all. Close black lens bracket. Year 11. You become a pirate hunter. Close black lens bracket. Year 12. This year, you killed many pirates, and you gradually became famous. Close black lens bracket. 13th year. Because you act like a mad dog every time you fight, regardless of your life, you earned the title of Mad Dog Hunter. Close black lens bracket. Year 14. After killing a group of pirates, you accidentally discovered a devil fruit. It is the slippery fruit of Paramecia. You did not take it because you already had your favorite devil fruit in your heart. Close black lens bracket. Year 15. You join the World Marine. Close black lens bracket. 16th year. Your character and temper are valued by Garp, and you receive guidance from Garp. 17th year. Your strength has grown rapidly under the guidance of Garp. Close black lens bracket. Comma. Year 25. Rox, who attempted to become the king of the world, wanted to seize the world in the Valley of the Gods and become the king of the world. He was finally defeated by Garp and Roger. You secretly left Marine. The team went to hunt down Charlotte Linlin and Kaido. Although they failed to kill the two, they successfully obtained the Phantom Beast Blue Dragon Fruit from their hands. I am Sao. Awesome. The moment he saw the Phantom Beast Fish Fruit, Zhongzhan's eyes suddenly widened, and a look of deep joy suddenly appeared on his face. The Phantom Beast species, the fish fruit, is what people often call the green dragon fruit. This is an extremely powerful devil fruit. For the next time, Zhongzhan was a little absent-minded. His mind was completely focused on the blue dragon fruit. The time travel simulation continues. Year 26. The second is 7 years. Year 56. Although your physique is very special, it seems that any injury can be healed quickly, but some internal injuries cannot be completely healed, which makes your strength decline rapidly after you grow old. In the end, you died between Kaido and Charlotte. With the cooperation of Linlin. Close black lens bracket. You are dead. This simulation has ended. Cumulative survival time, 56 years, points earned, 56 points, simulator cooling time, 1 day. Close black lens bracket. In this simulation, you have obtained the following abilities: Marine 6 styles, Observation Haki, Armament Haki, Zone Phantom Beast Blue Dragon Fruit. Please choose any one to extract. Close black lens bracket. I can only choose one. Zhongzhan frowned immediately. But he didn't hesitate for long. Because, whether it is the Marine 6 styles, or the difficulty of obtaining the Observation Color and Armament Haki, they are much easier than the Blue Dragon Fruit. Too many. I choose the Blue Dragon Fruit. Zhongzhan's thought had just come to an end. Ding dong, we are extracting Zone, Fantasy Beast Species, and Azure Dragon Fruit. Ding dong, Zone Phantom Beast Species Green Dragon Fruit has been extracted. The negative buff of the fruit will be automatically erased. Host, please feel free to eat it. The next moment, Zhongzhan felt a white light flash before his eyes, and then his palm sank, and a strange-looking fruit appeared in his palm. Can it also automatically erase the negative effects of devil fruit? That's great. Zhongzhan brightened up. Then, he looked around curiously at the Azure Dragon Fruit in his hand. This is the legendary devil fruit. It looks a little weird, but it's pretty ordinary. I heard it tastes terrible, but I don't know if it's true. Zhongzhan muttered without hesitation. Just open your mouth and take a bite. Kindness, what's the situation? Did you say it tastes terrible? It's not bad to eat. No. Not only is it not delicious, the texture and taste are amazing. This is so delicious. 3 times 5 divided by 2. In less than 10 seconds, Zhongzhan had completely eaten the green dragon fruit, which was about the size of a cantaloupe. Hiccup. After eating, Zhongzhan burped with an unsatisfied expression. Immediately afterwards, he couldn't wait to experience the power of the Azure Dragon Fruit. It's so strong, this is so awesome. Zhongzhan looked at the thick steel spirit that he had broken easily, his face full of joy. Even if I don't enter the human beast form, God is so human. Beast, I should say it is half human and half dragon form. I can break such a thick steel bar with my bare hands. What if I enter half human and half dragon form? In this form, wouldn't my power be stronger? Thinking of this, Zhongzhan silently activated the fruit ability in his body. Subsequently, he felt that his body suddenly became hot. The blood all over his body seemed to be boiling. Next moment, his body began to grow in size. In the blink of an eye, his height almost doubled, from 1.8 meters to more than 3 meters. At the same time, he also grew one on his back. A thick dragon tail. The whole body is covered with strong muscles. A barbaric aura spread out from his body. Zhongzhan used his 2 fingers to pinch the thick steel bar that he had broken before. Use gentle pressure. The thick steel rod was broken by him with 2 fingers. Hi, invincible. Zhongzhan couldn't help but take a breath of air. If I punch it now, I'm afraid I can easily hit 1,000 kilograms, right? Tomorrow is Monday, and I can go to school to systematically test my physical strength. After experiencing the power of half dragon and half human, Zhongzhan also wanted to try the complete form of the blue dragon fruit, which is the true dragon form. Unfortunately, he failed. He had just obtained the azure dragon fruit. His mastery of the azure dragon fruit was too low and his level of development was too low. Early the next morning, Zhongzhan went out early before dawn. When I arrived at the school, Jiacheng number 1 middle school, it was only 7:30 in the morning. But there are already many students at the school gate, entering the campus one after another. Most of these students are senior high school students who are about to take the college entrance examination. There is only the last month left before the college entrance examination. The college entrance examination is the most important thing for almost everyone in the world, especially those whose families are not particularly wealthy. Because it's about your future. A good university, whether it is infrastructure, the quality of teachers, or the welfare of students, is incomparable to ordinary universities. The classroom of Class 2, Grade 3, was in a mess. Zhongzhan saw one. A large group of people were gathering around the seats in the last row near the broom pile. What's the situation? Zhongzhan was stunned when he heard the lively discussion coming from over there. Wow, congratulations to you, Zhao Jia. Ox, Zhao Jia, don't forget each other even if you are rich or noble. It's AC level superpower, and it's not the most popular type of power. This is so awesome. Zhao Jia, it seems you will definitely be admitted to Hangzhou University this time. Has that guy Zhao Jia awakened? He actually awakened his C-level superpower. This guy usually doesn't work hard at all, and his grades are at the bottom of the grade. Unexpectedly, he has awakened. Sure enough, it's good to be rich. You can just use money to create a C-level superpower. After Zhongzhan glanced over there, he walked to his seat. Hey, isn't this the squad leader of Zhong University? As soon as Zhongzhan sat down in his seat, a strange voice suddenly came from the side. Zhongzhan turned around and saw a crowd gathered in the corner. A gentle-looking boy wearing gold-rimmed glasses was staring at him with a smile. Zhongzhan glanced at him lightly and ignored him. President Zhang Da, why are you so cold? Aren't you usually very talkative? Don't you like to meddle in other people's business? Why haven't you said a word today? The man with golden eyes said in a strange manner. Zhongzhan still ignored him. After being ignored by Zhongzhan twice in a row, a look of anger suddenly appeared on the face of the man with gold-rimmed glasses. He suddenly squeezed out from the crowd, strode to Zhongzhan's side, and said proudly, "Squad leader Zhang, why do you look like a mother? Shouldn't you be happy for me now? I am now he's a esper with C-level superpowers. Zhao Jia, if you have anything to say, just say it, don't beat around the bush for me." Zhongzhan glanced at him and said calmly, "Then I'll tell you straight." Zhao Jia grinned and said with a smile, "President Zhang Da, if I remember correctly, did you say before that as long as someone in the class can beat you, you will give up the position of monitor to him? It's been 3 years, 3 full years, 3 years of high school. From the first year of high school to now, you have always been the class monitor. You must be tired of sitting around. Why don't you let me be the leader for the last month? Let me also experience what it feels like to be the squad leader. Are you sure you want to challenge me?" Zhongzhan turned his head and stared at Zhao Jia. What else? Zhao Jia became angry again. "Squad leader Zhang, aren't you afraid? Come on then." Zhongzhan originally thought that he would take advantage of the break later to secretly test his power after obtaining the blue dragon fruit. But, now that he thought about it, he realized a very serious problem. That is, why did he do it secretly? What does he have to be sneaky about? To pretend to be a pig and eat the tiger? Is it necessary? No, no need. Pretending to be a pig and eating the tiger, pretending to be a pig, you might actually become a pig in the end. This is a world where strength is respected. This is also a world that places great emphasis on talent. If you have been holding back and pretending to be a pig but not showing your talent or strength to the outside world, where will you get the resources for cultivation? Ever since, surrounded by everyone, the two hurried to the duel field outside the classroom. Have you heard? Have you heard? Zhongzhan and Zhao Jia from Class 3-2 are going to have a duel. Zhongzhan, that top student, that ultimate top student who always ranks among the top 3 in his grade in all subjects. Who is Zhao Jia? Hiss, You don't even know Zhao Jia. He is a celebrity in our Jiacheng number 1 middle school. His reputation is not as good as that handsome student Zhang Zan. Since his first year in high school, his test scores every year have been the best of ours. The last one among them. Ah, what's going on? Then Zhang Zan can kill Zhao Jia instantly, right? No, no, no. I heard that Zhao Jia has awakened, and he has also awakened sea-level superpowers. Whoa, sea-level. A crane tail has awakened sea-level superpowers. Yes, although I am a low-income person, my family is rich. I heard that I have eaten dozens of awakening fruits before and after. FKA plant. Are you so willful if you have money? The duel ground is located in the center of Jiacheng number 1 middle school. Almost every day, no less than 100 battles take place here. As for the reason, it's simple. I've said it before. This is a dangerous world where spiritual energy is revived. Although the towns in this world seem to be very similar to the earth in Zhangzan's previous life, they are quite safe. But the wildness of this world, outside, it is full of crises. All kinds of upgraded creatures under the wash of spiritual energy appear endlessly and are extremely dangerous. So, what this world needs is not just talk on paper, but practical experience. Even high school students who have not yet entered society must have practical experience. Dueling Ground, West. 1. A large group of 1st, 2nd and 3rd grade students surrounded Zhang Zan and Zhao Jia. The sound of discussion is endless. Quote. Hiss, sea-level superpower, and it's not strength-based. It seems Zhang Zan is destined to lose. Oh, this is sad, this is the sadness of the poor. The poor have worked hard to cultivate for several years, but they are not as good as the rich who spend money. How long do you think Zhang Zan can last under Zhao Jia's attack? Sea-level superpowers, and they are not the most common strength-based superpowers. Alas, Zhang Zan will probably lose in just a few moves. A person with abilities is a person with abilities after all. Doesn't Zhang Zan even have a chance to make a comeback? No, don't think about it. It's impossible. If Zhao Jia awakens an F-level or even E-level superpower, Zhang Zan might be able to defeat Zhao Jia with his martial arts. C-level, it's impossible. Stop talking, start. Quote. Amid the murmurs of discussion, Zhang Zan and Zhao Jia stepped onto the specially made duel ring. A teacher who came after hearing the news was responsible for acting as the referee of the duel. Zhang Zan, it's not too late for you to surrender now, otherwise you may be in a very embarrassed state later, and if I fail to stop, you may even be injured. 3 years. It's been 3 years. Do you know how I have spent these 3 years? During these 3 years of high school, Zhao Jia has been living in the ridicule of everyone. In every assessment, he was at the bottom of his class and even his age. Rather, Zhang Zan, who was in the same class with him, was always at the forefront of his age. No matter which teacher he is, when he mentions him, he will say something about Zhang Zan and ask him to learn something from Zhang Zan. He had already held it in for a long time. The belly is on fire. Today, he was finally able to speak out. When he thought that Zhang Zan had studied diligently and conscientiously for 3 years, and in the end he was even worse than himself, a lazy guy who slept all the time in class, he felt inexplicably happy. Zhang Zan was still as bland as ever. He ignored the proud Zhao Jia and said calmly to the referee teacher on the side, "Teacher, you can start now. Duel within the school, until the click is reached. Listen to my command. 3, 2, 1, beep." With the whistle falling, everyone saw a flash of black light. Next moment, aha! Along with a scream, a figure flew backwards from the ring. After drawing a beautiful arc in the air, it finally landed heavily about 4 or 5 meters below the ring. Ah! After landing, the man kept holding his belly and wailing. Zhao Jia, how can it be? Zhao Jia lost, just like that. Isn't it said that Zhao Jia has awakened sea-level superpowers? Why is this happening? What's going on? What happened? What happened just now? Quote. After seeing clearly Zhao Jia, who was knocked off from the ring. Wow, the whole place was in an uproar. Everyone's eyes widened and their mouths opened wide. Full of shock, his face was filled with astonishment. His face was full of disbelief. His face was filled with incredulity. Everyone's minds were buzzing and blank. After being stunned for a while, everyone came back to their senses. Swish, brush, brush. They all turned their heads and looked at the arena. Zhan, you, are you also awakening? The referee teacher asked with a glare. Yes, teacher Yu. Zhan smiled and nodded. Did you wake up during the weekend? Yu asked. Yes, I woke up yesterday afternoon. Zhan nodded again. What level of superpower is it? Yu asked again. Teacher Yu, you should also know that my family is not well off and I cannot afford equipment to detect superpower levels. The superpower detection equipment from the Superpower Association outside also costs a lot of money to use once. Come on, let's take you to the school's testing room for testing. Good. Zhan was actually very curious. The ability of the Azure Dragon Fruit is considered to be a certain level of ability in this world. After Zhan left with Yu, the entire duel field was quiet for a short while. Immediately, wow, it exploded again. Holy shit, this guy Zhan has also awakened. With one move, Zhao Jia, who had awakened C-level superpowers, was killed. Could he have awakened B-level superpowers? Do you think it will be Class A? FK. This is so unreasonable. Zhan has such good academic performance, studies so hard, is so handsome, and now he has awakened advanced superpowers. Comparing people with each other is so irritating. Quote. While everyone was talking about it, Zhan, led by Yu, arrived at the school's testing room. The instrument that detects the level of superpowers is a complex instrument. Under Yu's guidance, Zhan held the transparent sphere on the instrument. Zhan, the detector has been turned on. You don't need to be too nervous. Next, you only need to activate the superpower in your body with all your strength. The detector will then run automatically. Yu reminded. I understand, Teacher Yu. Zhan nodded. Take a deep breath. After being mentally prepared. Boom, he used all his strength to activate the Azure Dragon Fruit ability in his body. That moment, the originally transparent glass ball began to shine. An inexplicable attraction emanated from the glass ball, guiding Zhan to input the Blue Dragon Fruit ability in his body into it. With the massive input of the Blue Dragon Fruit's ability, the light blooming from the glass ball became brighter and brighter. After a few seconds, the light of the glass ball was already dazzling. Moreover, the light has changed from white light at the beginning to yellow light. B level. It's a B level superpower. It's actually a B level superpower. Aside, facing the dazzling yellow light, Yu's face was already filled with a satisfied smile. Although there are other levels above B level. But B level superpowers are already very rare. It can be said to be 10,000. One of a kind exists. Let's put it this way. According to Kyushu's official statistics, the number of awakened people accounts for 1/10 of Kyushu's population. The superpowers awakened by most awakened people are basically D level, E level and F level, which account for about 90% of all awakened people in Kyushu. Among the remaining 10%, most are C level superpower users. As for A level superpowers, they are really like phoenixes and water chestnuts. Kyushu has a population of hundreds of millions, and only a few hundred A-level superpowers emerge every year. Equivalent to millions. Take your pick. Above the A-level, there is actually an S-level superpower. But S-class superpowers are truly rare. In the entire Kyushu, apart from the Imperial City Guardian, there is no second S-class superpower. Is the ability of the Blue Dragon Fruit in human form equivalent to a B-level superpower? How can this be possible? Since you have chosen to be high profile, you have to be high profile to the end. It is not okay to be as mediocre as you are now. Think of this. Zhan suddenly added another fire and directly entered the half-human, half-dragon form. Suddenly, thousands of feet of golden light bloomed from the ball. The golden light is so dazzling. But it is also so short-lived. 1 second. No. Half a second, not even half a second. Only the sound of "zi la la" could be heard, and the dazzling golden light in the room suddenly disappeared. Immediately afterwards, Zhan smelled a smell like burning plastic. This burning smell was emanating from the huge superpower level detector next to him. He quickly looked closely and saw wisps of black smoke rising from the detector. Sao, what's going on? Zhang Zan was suddenly startled. Immediately, he heard Yu Hu's stammering voice coming from beside him. Turning around, I saw this moment. Yu Hu Zheng's eyes widened and he pointed at himself, his face full of disbelief, and he muttered, You actually. Zhang Zan, you actually. No. It's not me. It's not me who did it. I did it. Teacher Yu, you can't blame me for this. This detector should have been used for too long and aged, so it broke. It has nothing to do with me. I have no money. I only have about 2,000 yuan in total. I can't afford to lose money. By the way, Teacher Yu, I remembered that I have something else to do, so I'm leaving first. Zhang Zan shook his head in denial and hurried out the door. No. Yu Hu looked at the detector that was still emitting burnt smoke. Thinking of the golden light that erupted in that moment before, his eyes suddenly flashed. Immediately, he hurriedly took out his mobile phone and dialed a certain number. Hey, principal, something big happened. Zhang Zan broke our superpower detector. Half a minute later, brush, along with a strong wind blowing. Immediately afterwards, a middle-aged man who looked about 40 or 50 years old hurried into the testing room. Looking at the detector that was still emitting black smoke, a look of deep pain suddenly appeared on the middle-aged man's face. Les, what's going on? Tell me carefully, what's going on? How did that boy named Zhang Zan break the detector? What did he do? Zhu Man, the principal of Jiacheng No. 1 Middle School, glared at Yu Hu with his bull eyes, and then quickly looked around. Where is the man? Where is the kid named Zhang Zan? Did he run away? Zhang Zan, this name sounds so familiar. Is he the one from class 2 of senior high school? Principal, things are not what you think, they are actually like this. Yu Hu quickly told Zhu Man what happened just now. What did you say? That boy named Zhang Zan defeated Zhao Jia who had awakened C-level superpowers with one move. Zhu Man's eyes suddenly lit up. Yes, principal. Yu Hu nodded quickly. Then, continue talking. Zhu Man asked. Principal, you are also aware of Zhang Zan's family background. His parents disappeared during a beast attack on the city a few years ago, so the economic conditions in his family are very poor. Naturally, he doesn't have that much money. He can't go outside. The Superpower Association tested the level of his awakened superpower, and then I brought him here. Zhu Man glanced at the detector that was emitting black smoke. Weird, something suddenly occurred to him. An extremely bold and absurd guess suddenly emerged in his mind. Could it be? Think of this. His expression suddenly became tense. He clenched his fists inadvertently. Then what? Zhu Man asked impatiently. The next step is the test. Everything was normal at first. The tester emitted a yellow light, which was very dazzling. This means that Zhang Zan awakened AB level superpower. Later. What happened next? Later, I was just about to turn off the detector and end the test when suddenly the detector emitted a burst of dazzling golden light. The golden light lasted for less than a second and then disappeared. At the same time, the detector began to emit black smoke. Quote. Golden light. Zhu Man's eyes widened, staring closely at Yu Hu's eyes, and asked tremblingly, You, are you sure it's Jin Guang? You, are you sure? His voice trembled, filled with endless surprise. Yes, sure, principal, I'm sure. I'm very sure. If you don't believe it, you can check the monitoring room of the testing room. Yes, surveillance, there is surveillance. Zhu Man didn't even think about it. Turn around and run. In the blink of an eye, he had disappeared without a trace. In the school surveillance room. Tap tap tap. A figure hurried in. Principal, what can I do for you? A school employee in the monitoring room said confused. Quick, get me the surveillance camera. Get me the surveillance room from the testing room 10 minutes ago. Zhu Man said hurriedly. Okay. The school employee quickly fell out of the surveillance at that time. Zhu Man's eyes widened and he insisted on monitoring the screen. The moment he saw the golden light, his face suddenly turned red. Ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha, really, it's true, it's actually true, it's really golden light, it's really golden light, it's not yellow light, A level, ha 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 ha, Our Jiacheng number 1 middle school finally has another A-level superpower. Ha 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 ha. Zhu Man's face suddenly lit up, he raised his head and laughed. After laughing for a while, he came back to his senses. Then, he immediately took out his mobile phone and dialed a certain number. Hey, Lao Wang, have you eaten? What do you want to do with you? What are you talking about? If there is nothing, can't I just come to you? Can't we just talk about old times? We have been friends for more than 10 years. Alas, actually, it's nothing, I just want to inform you of the good news. When we tested the superpower level just now, we got a golden light. Ha 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 ha. The other side, Jiacheng Senior High School, principal's room. A middle-aged man in his 40s or 50s, holding a mobile phone, his face suddenly stiffened. Hey, Lao Jiao, I heard that 5 students who awakened Class B superpowers appeared in your number 2 middle school in the past 2 days, right? Oh, I really envy your number 2 middle school. I don't want our number 1 middle school in the entire 3rd grade of high school. This year, there is not a single student who has awakened B-level superpowers, and there is only one student whose superpower level test showed a golden light, alas. Jiacheng number 2 middle school. In a conference room. The smile on the face of the principal of Jiacheng number 2 middle school named Lao Jiao suddenly solidified. Hello, can you hear me, Lao Shu? Can you hear me? It's okay, it's nothing big. I just want to tell you that we have a student who has awakened A-level superpowers in number 1 middle school. Jiacheng number 1 middle school, in the classroom of class 2, grade 3. When Zhang Zan ran into the classroom in a hurry, the originally bustling classroom suddenly became quiet. Swish, brush, brush. Everyone's eyes were focused on Zhang Zan. Everyone's faces were full of curiosity. Zhang Zan, how are you? What level of talent did you awaken? Is it Class B? Everyone gathered around and started asking questions. If nothing else, it should be Class A. As soon as Zhang Zan said these words, suddenly, blah blah blah, there was an uproar in the entire classroom. Really fake. My sao. A-level superpowers, heaven-defying, I am Sao. FK, it's so infuriating to compare people to each other. You are so talented, so handsome and tall, and now you have awakened A-level superpowers. How can you make us feel so embarrassed? For a while, various feelings of shock and envy swept through everyone present. A-level superpowers are something that only 1 in every million people can have. Basically, as long as there are no accidents, and as long as they don't fail halfway, everyone who awakens A-level superpowers will eventually become at least a 7th level ability user. What is the concept of a 7th level ability user? The existence that is like a great history of feudal territory is a part of existence that stands at the top of the pyramid of this world of spiritual energy recovery. Every 7th level ability user is the core member of his own force and organization. Put it this way, the governor of Jiangnan province, where Jiacheng is located, is a 7th level ability user. The governor of Zhejiang province next door is also a 7th level ability user. Next door, the governor of Huaiyan province is also a 7th level ability user. Etc., etc. This shows how high the status of 7th level ability users really is. Just when everyone was talking about it, at this moment, Zhang Zan suddenly fell into deep thought. Is the ability of the blue dragon fruit really only comparable to A-level superpowers? Zhang Zan is skeptical about this issue. After all, it has only been a day since he got the azure dragon fruit. He is not yet qualified to enter the dragon form. He can only enter the dragon form at the moment. And just in the form of a dragon, he had already shown A-level superpowers during the test just now. Within a short time, the news that Zhang Zan had awakened his A-level superpower had spread throughout Jiacheng number 1 middle school. For a while, whether it is the first year of high school, the second year of high school, or the third year of high school, all the classes were discussing this matter enthusiastically. That's all. Amidst the bustle, time passed quietly. In the blink of an eye, half the morning passed by. Dingle, ring, ring. As soon as the bell rang, Everyone in the classroom saw their old classmate and the principal, who were smiling happily and cheerfully, with 2 men and 1 woman, 3 people of unusual temperament, arriving at the door of the classroom. Zhongzhan, come out. Niuda, the head teacher, smiled and waved to Zhongzhan in the back row. Okay, old class. Under everyone's gaze, Zhongzhan stood up and quickly left the classroom. Old class, principal. Zhongzhan greeted the 2 of them. Zhongzhan, let me introduce you. Niuda said with a smile. These 3 are admissions teachers from the university admissions office. They are from Zhongnan College, Magic City University and Southeast Military Academy respectively. Hello, 3 teachers. Zhongzhan greeted the 3 admissions teachers. Zhongzhan, right, let me introduce myself first. I am the admissions teacher of Zhongnan College. I believe you also know that our Zhongnan College is the #1 university in Zhongnan province. I won't go into any more gossip. Our Zhongnan College, the college is willing to give you a special qualification for direct admission without taking the exam. In addition, we are also willing to give you 5 million in personal training subsidies. The first male teacher said with a smile. I am an admissions teacher at the Southeast Military Academy. Our Southeast Military Academy is an official military academy. Although the name of our Southeast Military Academy is not as good as Zhongnan College and Magic City University, students from our Southeast Military Academy can join directly after graduation. Army. The second male teacher said with a straight look. Hello, little brother Zhongzhan, I am the admissions teacher of Magic City University. You can just call me Sister Lu. Our Magic City University, together with Imperial University and Pengcheng University, has become one of the 3 famous universities in Kyushu. Whether it is the teaching facilities, teachers, and teaching resources are all first class in Kyushu and even the whole world. Like Zhongnan University, we can also give you a qualification for direct admission without examination, but we can only give you with 2 million cultivation resources. We will treat all new students equally. In our Magic City University, there is only one way to obtain more resources, and that is to compete. To be honest, whether it is Zhongnan College, Southeast Military Academy, or Magic City University, they are all institutions, and they are all very good schools in the country. But, if Zhongzhan had to choose among these 3 schools, he would choose Magic City University. There is no other reason. Just like the teacher surnamed Lu from Magic City University said. Magic City University is Kyushu 3. One of the famous schools. But, when he thought that Magic City University would only give him 2 million in training resources, which was more than half the 5 million promised by Zhongnan University, Zhongzhan immediately fell into hesitation and decision-making. As for Southeast Military Academy, it was the first school Zhongzhan eliminated. The Southeast Military Academy is actually very good, but after all, he has a military background, and the management is absolutely very strict. The entire college period was based on military-style management, and Zhongzhan was not very interested in it. 3 teachers, I want to think about it alone for a while, is that okay? After thinking for a while, Zhongzhan suddenly spoke. Sure, no problem. The 3 of them nodded. Subsequently, after exchanging contact information, Zhongzhan returned to the classroom. The students in the classroom immediately gathered around him. There were a lot of chatter and faces full of curiosity. But when they learned that 3 prestigious schools came to recruit Zhongzhan, they all immediately broke apart. I'm Gao. I'm jealous. Monitor Zhong, if we become prosperous in the future, don't forget our old classmates. Quote. For the next whole day, Zhongzhan spent his time surrounded by the envy and jealousy of others. Soon, dusk. While Zhongzhan was meditating silently, tempering his mental strength. Suddenly, a disembodied prompt sounded in my mind. Ding dong, the time travel simulator has finished cooling down. Is it cooled down yet? Zhongzhan suddenly became excited, exited the meditative state, and at the same time quickly opened the time travel simulator. The time travel simulator has been turned on. You have a fixed talent slot. Is it fixed? Whether. Close black lens bracket. What does it mean to fix the talent position? Zhongzhan asked in his mind. Host can fix a talent in the talent card pool of the previous round. The fixed talent will not be refreshed due to the refresh of the talent card pool. Close black lens bracket. What do you mean? If I fix the talent of natural strength, and then I refresh the talent card pool. The talent of natural strength is still there in the refreshed talent card pool. Open black lens bracket yes. Close black lens bracket. Great. Zhang Zan suddenly felt happy. He was originally worried that he didn't have enough survival points to refresh his talents. If you can fix one at the beginning now, no matter how bad the talents you get are, at least one of them will be usable. I want to fix that natural strength talent. Among the two purple talents of rapid healing and natural strength, Zhang Zan finally chose natural strength. Fast healing is pretty good though. But, according to the results of the last time travel simulation, it is not really able to heal all injuries quickly. It cannot fully recover those injuries inside or deep within the body. So, if you rely too much on this talent, it may not be enough when you are young, but it will be useless when you are older. It can easily lead to backlash. 10 survival points are deducted, and the talent card pool has been refreshed. Close black lens bracket. Please choose the talent you want to wear. Lustful person, quick shooter, handsome appearance, natural strength. Close black lens bracket. Landerer white, you are an animal that only knows how to think with its lower body. Close black lens bracket. Quick gunner blue, you are a real quick shooter. No matter what gun it is, you can shoot very fast. Close black lens bracket. Beautiful appearance blue, you were born with a handsome appearance. Close black lens bracket. Question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark. X kill rice. What a lecher. What a fast shooter. God is so handsome. Is this the talent I spent 10 survival points on to get? Zhang Zan's face suddenly darkened. He gritted his teeth and said, come again. Come again. Come again. Refresh the talent card pool. 10 survival points are deducted, and the talent card pool has been refreshed. Close black lens bracket. Please choose the talent you want to wear. Born disabled, mediocre, cold-blooded animal, born with great strength. Close black lens bracket. Born with a disability white, you were born with a disability. Close black lens bracket. Mediocre white, you are a very ordinary person, with no big advantages or big shortcomings. Ordinary is synonymous with you. Close black lens bracket. Cold-blooded animal blue, you are inhumane and have no emotions at all. Close black lens bracket. The talent of cold-blooded animals looks pretty good, but it's a pity that the other two talents are too stretched. Refresh, refresh, refresh the talent card pool. After Zhang Zan hesitated for 2 seconds, he spoke again in his heart. 10 survival points are deducted, and the talent card pool has been refreshed. Close black lens bracket. Please choose the talent you want to wear. Silver wax spearhead, daring, dragon blood, natural strength. Close black lens bracket. Silver wax gun tip blue, your figure and appearance are very good, but you don't think it's useful. Close black lens bracket. Boldness white, you can do bad things without any scruples or do things boldly and randomly. Close black lens bracket. Dragon blood descendant gold, you have dragon blood in your body, and your physique will exceed that of ordinary people in all aspects. Close black lens bracket. I am Sao, the golden legend. Dragon blood descendant gold, you have dragon blood in your body, and your physique will exceed that of ordinary people in all aspects. Close black lens bracket. Zhang Zan stared at the golden legendary talent of the dragon blood descendant for a long time before he came back to his senses. Invincible, invincible, dragon bloodline, this is 100% invincible. But then again, is the golden legendary talent so easy to get? I only got the golden talent after 2 times. Zhang Zan was suddenly confused. There are 4 levels of talents in the time travel simulator, namely, white common, blue rare, purple rare and golden legendary. The higher the level of talent, the more benefits it can provide. So, according to common sense, it should be difficult for golden legendary talents to appear. The probability of golden legendary talents appearing is 1%, the probability of purple rare talents appearing is 10%, and the probability of blue and white talents appearing is 100%. Close black lens bracket. The probability of a golden legendary talent appearing is only 1%. I didn't expect that I would get the golden legendary talent so casually, wow. What Zhou Shiren said is indeed right. Handsome men are not lucky. It will be bad. Zhang Zan muttered and turned his head to glance at the glass next to him. Looking back through the glass, he saw his somewhat handsome face. No, 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 no. Not just a little handsome, I should say he is very handsome. To describe it more accurately, he is 8 feet tall, talented, majestic, handsome, elegant, well-dressed, Shugong in the north of the city, bright eyes and white teeth, a fruit-throwing Panin, jade and gold, full of energy, handsome and unrestrained, he is elegant, graceful, and has a face as beautiful as a crown jewel. P.S. As handsome as an author named Sweet Soy Milk Heresy and all readers. Zhang Zan stopped refreshing the card pool. Firstly, it was because he was running out of survival points, with only 36 left, so he had to use them sparingly. Secondly, he feels that the current talent card pool is already very good. One is gold and the other is purple. These 2 talents alone are enough. Although he could fix the talent of Dragon Blood Descendant, Zhang Zan could not guarantee that he would be able to develop a new purple talent in the future. Among the 2 talents of Silver Wax Gunhead and Daring, Zhang Zan chose the latter. Although the former is a rare blue talent, according to the description, it seems to have a negative impact on physical fitness. Simulation time travel officially begins. Day 1. You traveled through time and became a baby about to be born. Close black lens bracket. First month. You were born. Thanks to you being a time traveler, you successfully learned the geographical location of your home, East Blue Logetown, from the conversation with your parents. At the same time, you also learned the current location. Time. See Circle Calendar 1506. Close black lens bracket. Is it still the world of One Piece? Zhang Zan couldn't help but narrowed his eyes, but the time and place of time traveled have changed. First year. Under the careful care of your parents, you begin to thrive. Close black lens bracket. Year 2. Growing. Year 3. At only 3 years old, you have become the leader of all the children in Logetown by virtue of your strange power. Close black lens bracket. Year 4. You uprooted a weeping willow tree with one hand, and you became famous in Logetown. Close black lens bracket. Fifth year. Your strength increases day by day. Close black lens bracket. Year 6. Your parents died unexpectedly. Close black lens bracket. Year 7. You start wandering on the sea. Close black lens bracket. The next few years were the same experience, all of which were wandering on the sea. Year 16. When you were wandering on the sea, you met the little thief Kadnami, and the dragon blood in your body was about to stir. Close black lens bracket. Year 17. You killed the evil dragon, you gained the favor of the little thieving Kadnami, you convinced Nami, and Nami became your crew member. Close black lens bracket. 18th year. On the night when you came of age, the dragon blood in your body completely broke out. Under the control of the dragon nature, you spent a wonderful night with Nami. Year 19. You have an additional crew member, she is also a girl, named Kaya. You, Kaya and Nami have spent a wonderful and absurd year together. Close black lens bracket. 20th year. You made an agreement with Princess Vivi, Nico Robin, and you killed Crocodile, one of the 7 warlords of the sea, while exposing what he had done in Alabasta. Close black lens bracket. Year 21. You stayed in Alabasta for a year, during which you lived happily with Princess Vivi, Kaya, Nami, and Robin. Close black lens bracket. Year 22. You accidentally heard that Alabasta's treasury was seriously vacant, so you came up with the idea of heavenly gold. Unexpectedly, because you did not completely deal with all the tales, the matter was exposed, and you were chased by Marine Admiral Kizaru. Close black lens bracket. Year 23. You successfully escaped from Kizaru, but your crew were all captured by Marine. Close black lens bracket. Year 24. On the way to rescue Nami and others, you forcibly kidnapped Perona on the ship because of her dragon bloodline. Close black lens bracket. Year 25. You defeated the Empress Hancock and kidnapped her on your ship. Year 26. You kidnapped Marine Vice Admiral Momoshige on the ship. You were besieged by Marine Admiral Kizaru, Marine Chief of Staff Suru, and Marine Vice Admiral Garp. You died. Close black lens bracket. Question mark 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 question mark. WTF. Die at 26. Tianyu had such a talented start and died like this. Zhang Zan looked at the light curtain, his face covered with black lines. Speechless. He was really speechless. Is this the so-called dragon nature in the legend? Zhang Zan suddenly didn't know what to say. Although once upon a time, 2 or 3 years ago, when he first came into contact with online novels, he had imagined that he would transform into a stallion after traveling through time and open up a harem. But today is different from the past. Nima, do you need to be so horny? When you were wanted by Marine, you didn't forget to find a woman. The key is to find a woman, but why the hell did you attack Momoshiki? She is Marine's pet. And you're Marine's reserve admiral, you're so stupid. Zhang Zan complained wildly in his heart. After complaining for a while, he gradually came back to his senses. He turned his attention to the light screen again. After seeing clearly the news that appeared on the light screen, his mood improved. You are dead, this simulation has ended, cumulative survival time, 26 years, points earned, 26 points, simulator cooling time, 1 day. Close black lens bracket. In this simulation, you have obtained the following abilities. Observation haki, please choose one to extract. Close black lens bracket. Call. Zhang Zan breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, the spermatozoan is not completely in the brain. Fortunately, I have gained an ability. Come on, I want to extract the observation haki ability. Ding dong, extracting observation haki ability. Ding dong, the observation haki ability has been extracted. As the disembodied mechanical female voice fell, Zhang Zan felt a strange yet familiar energy suddenly appear in his body. The reason why it is said to be unfamiliar is because Zhang Zan can guarantee that he has never been exposed to this energy before. The reason why it is said to be familiar is because Zhang Zan can feel that he can control this energy at will, as if it is his innate ability. He tried to dissipate this energy from his body. Suddenly, a 3D picture appeared in his mind. It's just like a 3D version of the radar display. Zhang Zan tried to increase the intensity of observation haki. Next moment, the 3D image in his mind suddenly expanded, including the classrooms of Class 1 and Class 3 of Senior 3 next door. This is observation haki, it's quite interesting. With observation haki, it's like carrying a 360-degree radar with you. In this way, as long as it is within the coverage of my observation haki, you don't have to worry about someone coming from behind or they attacked me somewhere. Zhang Zan thought so and took back observation haki with satisfaction. Then, he turned his attention back to the time travel simulator. Looking at the Dragon Bloodline talent that exuded golden light in the simulator's talent card pool, Zhang Zan frowned. The talent of the Dragon Blood descendants is very strong, which can be seen from this simulation. In this simulated time travel, Zhang Zan only learned one observation haki ability and was able to escape from the hands of Marine Admiral Kizaru, and even forced Marine to send he and Garp to cooperate with Kizaru to kill him. But the shortcomings of this talent are also obvious. That is, when I see a beautiful woman, I can't move, I leave seeds everywhere, I show mercy everywhere. Oh, although it has great shortcomings, it is really too powerful. Having said that, can I really only fix one talent? Can't I fix a few more? Zhang Zan suddenly asked in his heart. Using 100 survival points, you can open a new talent slot, and you can fix 2 talents at the same time. Not only that, the talents that the host can carry every time it simulates time travel and the number of talents in the talent card pool will also increase by 1. Close black lens bracket. 100 survival points. So cheap. Open black lens bracket yes. The first time you open a new talent slot, you only need 100 survival points, but the second time you need 1,000 points, the third time 10,000 points, and so on. Close black lens bracket. 10 times each time. Siddharth, Zhang Zan couldn't help complaining. Can't it be cheaper? Operate on a small budget, be honest with others, and refuse to offer counter-offers. Close black lens bracket. Okay, well, it seems that I can only abandon the purple talent of natural strength first. Said it before, although the shortcomings of the golden talent of Dragon Bloodline are obvious, it is a golden talent after all, and the bonuses it can provide are too many. Zhang Zan muttered, and neatly removed the natural giant power from the fixed talent slot, and then installed the Dragon Blood Descendant on it. After doing all this, he closed the time travel simulator. I was just going to meditate for a while to improve my mental strength. Right now, at the door, a shout suddenly came, "Classmate Zhang Zan, please come out." Zhang opened his eyes and saw the principal Zhu Manzhang at the classroom door, smiling and waving to him. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.